Welcome to the AW Services YouTube channel and an electronics feature. What you have here, this little black box, is an LED flash module controller. It's designed for low current use, so LED lighting applications. We're not talking about pre-made flashing LEDs that you'd find in vehicle recovery lighting or grille beacons, just static standard LEDs. So for the purposes of the demonstration in this video, I'm using 12 volt 5mm LEDs, which are just coloured. So I've got a demonstration lamp basically to show you light flashing. But you can use these controllers with a host of different LEDs. So on the market you can buy 5, 8, 10mm super or hyper bright LEDs, and if you go on to places like AliExpress, which is one of my favorite retail avenues for electronics, you can buy some extremely bright single amber LEDs or blue red LEDs. You would also find these in truck or trailer, like side lighting you find on trailers, or marker lights, but they're extremely bright and it'd be a good option if you were to have an off-road recovery service, whether you're a member of a 4x4 Land Rover or Suzuki or one of the other four-wheel drive manufacturers, and you go out on different four-wheel drive green laning weekends, etc., and you wanted to make and add some additional beacons to your vehicle, you could do so. You could also use the larger LEDs and mount them within your side lights, so you've got a hideaway style beacon. Or if you had so say for example, if you were a mobile truck mechanic or a mobile tire mechanic and you've got a big Mercedes Sprinter, you work for a haulage company, so you've obviously got lots of lights on there yourself because you take it to truck shows. You could also incorporate one of these into a lighting circuit, so when you power it on, a number of LEDs would flash in an alternating automatic pattern. The pattern isn't selectable, it's automatic, and they cycle through two patterns. So this controller I've got here is the GS, GS Golf Sierra -100C for Charlie. This one here is actually on Amazon. It's 12 volts, rated up to 16 volts, and it will handle just under 70 watts of load. So if you're using LEDs, 70 watts in LEDs is actually quite a lot, considerably. You can't use these with standard incandescent halogen headlight H7 side light bulbs because you haven't got enough current to drive it. It's only a small box, but it's made very well. Wiring is very good gauge as well. So what we've done here, I've set the controller up in a 12 volt power supply. We've got channel A and channel B. So you've got a blue and a black wire for channel A and a blue and a black wire for channel B. So you've got positive and negative out on either channel. I've gone into some Wago style, knockoff style Wago connectors, just connecting that to two sets of crocodile leads I've made for this demonstration, and they in turn are connected to a green 5mm LED and a blue 5mm LED. These are the only LEDs that I've got that are 12 volts at the moment, so the colours are only there to indicate the pattern. All you do is wire that up to your LEDs, and then you turn the power on, and this will work to as low as 5 volts. So if you were into RC models, radio controlled cars, I see a lot of videos on YouTube from Germany where they seem to be the kings of RC, whether you had radio controlled scale model fire engines, police cars, ambulances, recovery equipment, cranes, etc., in scale models. This little box would be something you could hide away within a model chassis or its cab, and you could also then enable you to create various LED lighting effects. So that's working out 5 volts, ramping all the way up to 12. And I'll hold the camera steady. So you got blinking left and right, and then they go for a pulse mode. And then you've got like a triple flash left, triple flash right. These are also called, there's different names for them, whether you're in agriculture, whether you're a truck driver. They are also known as Wig Wags, alternating flash controllers, strobe controllers, brake light flash controllers. But I'll post a link to these in the description of the video. But they're brilliant if you want to do like RC modeling. I bought these because I'm building some circuits and I'm getting two very bright amber LED lighting modules made, and I'm making my own beacons, which I'm designing a concept for something. So somebody that does an emergency first aid, emergency ambulance, and they do a lot of private events, off-road use only, of course. They want some beacons made that they can temporarily attach to a vehicle for a show and incorporate some bits in there as well. But I thought I'd just highlight that. It's a lovely little controller, very basic circuit. There are others available where you can select the modes manually on them. It's something you could incorporate into, like I said, RC modeling. You could incorporate it into kids' toys. Maybe your son or daughter has got one of these little scale cars or scale trucks. You could easily turn that into a police car. You could also incorporate this into like cosplay costumes if you wanted to have lighting that was flashing to denote like an emergency beacon, whether you're making film sets, studio lighting, something for a bit of ambient lighting in the back of a studio flashing. But yeah, that's the GS-100C strobe controller universal. Power in, and then two channels A and B out. But it gives you a nice alternating flash pattern. Up to about 70 watts max. But I'll post a link to this in the description. I'll also add some technical details as well if you wanted to buy some. But I hope that video helps you. It inspires you to do something with electronics, whether you're building, an off-grid van, you're making an emergency vehicle for private events. But if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, support the channel, subscribe, help it grow, and press the bell icon for notifications when more videos are published. But thank you for watching AW Services.